Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit different than um, the ones that I normally make because the questions. So I apologize if these questions are a little gross for some people. Um, they're not really my type of questions either, but I decided to answer them anyway. Because apparently this person is, well, he's into feet and smoking, but he's also into spit. So I'm answering questions about spit. So whatever, I'm not gonna judge anybody. I'm trying to talk a little quieter in case somebody walks in. So his first question is, if someone really annoyed you, would you spit in their face? Well, in reality, no. That's something you don't do. But let's say in fantasy world, um, they'd have to really annoy me. Like they'd have to say something like really racist and not like in a joking way, more like in a very, very, very disrespectful old school way or something, then maybe I'd spit in their face. Or something really, or you know what really pisses me off? Like really, really, really sexist stuff. And not like in a joking way. Like, sexist stuff to the point to where it's just downright disrespectful. For either gender, it really pisses me off if somebody says something really sexist about men or really sexist about women, especially women, but it's on both sides. It's one of my pet peeves. Or if somebody said something that was against interracial dating and they insulted me in some kind of way, then I'd be tempted to spit in their face. So maybe if they said something like that. Um, Two, if someone really begged you to spit on his face, would you grant his wish and spit on his face? Or just spit on the floor and let him lick it up? Well, okay, I don't know how to do that really gross thing where you like honk a loogie. I can't do that. So in order for me to spit on his face, like he'd have to lay down and I'd have to like let it go down. Like, you know, when you form the saliva and then you let it go, I'd have to do something weak like that because I can't do the I can't I don't know how to do that stuff and it's really gross because I think you're basically getting snot from the back of your yeah, I don't know how to honk a loogie. So unless he wanted to lay down and I could, you know, I'm not going to demonstrate it because I'm sure most people watching this aren't really into it, so I'm not going to make a spit thing. But yeah, I would have let him look. I mean, if it'd be less weird if I just spit on the ground and he looked it up. So I mean, whatever floats his boat. But like I said, I can't honk a loogie. That's kind of gross, and I don't even know how. What if that someone is your friend? I mean, if we're like really good friends and he's sexy or she's really hot, I guess, then maybe. If they pissed me off, I would not. If a friend pissed me off like that, I still don't think I'd spit in their face. In order for me to spit on your face, like you'd have to want me to. You know what I mean? Because it's just really disrespectful. So maybe if somebody wanted me to, not if I was really angry. I mean, I've been so angry, but I've yet to spit in somebody's face. So, what if it's what if that someone is a person you hate? Someone, well, when I hate somebody, I'll hate somebody so much where I don't have any hate for them. So, in some cases, no. Um, if, like I said, I'm guessing, because I haven't really spit in somebody's face. If I was going to spit on somebody's face and I hated them, it'd have to be on impulse. Like, it can't be something that I plan on doing. It's gotta be something quick, or I don't know. But yeah, if it was somebody I'd hate, maybe I couldn't see it, but I'd probably be more likely to do it to somebody I don't hate and that they wanted me to do it. Um, how many questions do I have? Okay, question 5. If for some reason, let's assume that you want to spit on a person's face and you have him lying on the floor. Oh, perfect, I just said this. But he's trying to get up. Would you keep a foot on his chest to prevent him from getting up and spitting on your face? Yeah, I would put my foot on his chest, or maybe my knee, but I mean, it'd be easier if I was standing. So I probably would put like dig my Adidas or some shit into his chest. Or in fantasy world, I'd have heels because I really don't have heels at the moment with me. So in fantasy world, I'd probably have some badass heels, like awesome heels that were black. So something of that sort. Then yeah, why is he getting up? He shouldn't be getting up. So, um, question 6: under what conditions would you enjoy spitting on a person's face? Um, if you were really sexy, um, or if she were really pretty. I don't know. If they were really attractive, and if, like I said, if they wanted me to, and for whatever reason that turns them on, then whatever. It's not hard to do. I'll spit on. So I mean, I guess I'd like it if I knew they liked it that much. I think it'd be entertaining. I wouldn't go ew. I mean, I might go ew, maybe like the first time they told me, but then eventually I'd probably do it and like it. So just to watch them. That's probably why I'd like it. I wouldn't really like the act of it because it's just kind of odd. Um, question 7: would you spit on someone's face in front of your friends? No, that's private stuff. Unless they really wanted to see it, and the other guy or girl or whatever wanted them to see it too. If everybody wanted to see it, then I'd be like, okay, here we go. So maybe that way. And question 8: would you mind if your friends or friend spit on his face too? Would you have boys or girls spit on his face? I wouldn't have a guy spit on his face. That's just guys spit. I mean, spitting in general grosses me out. But if it was a guy spitting on some guy's face that I think is attractive or something, it's like, go away, go the fuck away. Nobody asked you to be here. I'd probably get other girls to do it because it's just because his face would be covered in girl saliva, not guy saliva. Who wants to be covered in guy saliva? Yeah. So, okay, yeah, those questions are different. And I don't know if the guy wants me to say his name or not, because I know somebody sent in questions and they didn't want me to say their name. Okay, his name's not really important, but I'll put him in the name in the description box or whatever. Yeah. All right. Bye bye.